I'm just a bill. Yeah, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here in Capitol Hill. And I'm now off to the White House, and I don't know the rest of the song lyrics. Oh well, too bad. Hello everybody, my name is Tyler from Texas, and welcome to another motor vlog. Oh, such a wonderful day outside compared to last time. Oh my god. Last time I rode it was so damn cold. But, you know, give it a Texas weather to drastically change within a matter of days, and now it's like in the mid-70s. Needless to say, I'm not complaining at all. Just got off work today, so I felt like, you know, what better way to enjoy the rest of the day than just go out for a quick little ride. I may also stop to get me something to eat, but, you know, I haven't decided on that quite yet. And if there's one thing I hate more than anything, it's the traffic. It's not so bad now, but earlier was kind of packed. It's getting close to 5 o'clock rush hour. People trying to get home. This is definitely not one of the best times to go out, but honestly, it's either now or never. It's going to be raining most of this weekend, so that's something I have to keep in mind. So this is why I'm doing it now, to get my little fixed before I won't be able to do it anymore for a little while. Okay, so I heard something absolutely crazy today. So some friends of mine I was talking to, you know, they're really big fans of Attack on Titan, and I am too. I haven't finished the whole season of, well, the only season of Attack on Titan, but I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes away, and needless to say, it's a really good anime. And I'm not much of an anime person, actually. It's kind of rare for me to like really dive into an anime series and like really enjoy it all the way through. I don't know why, I just never really got into them. But Attack on Titan is different. It's very violent, but it's also really damn good for everything else, pretty much. But anyway, I bring up Attack on Titan because this is where the crazy story happens. So one of the guys behind the Manga, I don't know if he might be the original guy in the Manga. I don't know a whole lot of detail, but this guy has been arrested for killing his wife and kids. Yeah, being charged with murder. And this whole series is about people getting killed. How ironic is that? And the people that brought it up, I really want to think those kids are with the woman in the wheelchair. That's awesome. But anyway, I got off track. So the person that brought it up, for whatever reason, thought like it's like I shouldn't be laughing at this, but this is just funny to me. It's funny because this guy based his whole anime series on people getting killed by these gigantic, you know, monsters. They're just gigantic human beings. That they call them Titans. And for whatever reason, that person found it really funny. I mean, truth be told, this is a horrible thing to hear. But I guess in some sick, twisted sense, it is kind of funny. else has been happening lately? I'm currently changing jobs again. I'm going back to my old employer. I was briefly employed for this one for not too long, but it wasn't working out, so I'm leaving and returning back to my old employer. So there's that. But you know, that's just part of life. I'm happy I'm going back to my old employer. I think I know what I want to do with my life, at least when it comes to my career. Damn, that car is loud. But yeah, I mean, for the time being, I feel like I should be back in my own employer. And why is there a line of cars right there? Seriously? Well, it's too late for me to change lanes because, well, I could have done it, but I wasn't sure who was there. Now suddenly we're back on one lane of traffic. Still one lane of traffic. I think the only thing that'll make this day a little bit better if it wasn't so damn windy. But you know, you can't always have perfect days. Now, as you probably noticed, I'm driving into more rural area. This is something I much rather do than go to the city. Not that I hate driving in the city, but if I had to choose between going into the rural area or the urban area, rural by far. There's less traffic, and honestly, it's just I just love the scenery out there. I mean, to the west of where I live, you have the hill country. And then to the east of where I live, it kind of turns into a little bit of farmland. And there's a general pocket in the east known as the Lost Pines. I want to go this way. Yeah, it's called the Lost Pines, and they're just a group of pine trees out in a very specific area of Texas, just maybe 20 miles east of Austin. And back in its prime, it was absolutely beautiful. Because the only other place you could get pine trees in Texas, if you were to drive out further east, more to like where Houston, Huntsville, those general areas are. And since I live in Central Texas, obviously the only place I could go to see any pine tree at all would be over just 20 miles from here. It's like this little pocket of pine trees, and it's just so cool to see. And as I said, at its prime it was beautiful. And I say at its prime because unfortunately back in 2013 and I want to say 2015, or maybe it was 2016 even, I can't remember, but both of those years we had no, I take that back. It was 2011, then it was 2015. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that's what it was. Those 2 years we had a devastating forest fire, and it happened to have been located where all the pine trees were, and it took out a huge chunk of it. It's absolutely horrible. This is back when Texas had like probably the worst drought in decades. It was just absolutely horrible. And now when you go over there, while you will still see some pine trees, but you're not going to see as many as you would have many years ago. So if you drive out there, you'll see a lot of old dead trees that have been burnt. I mean, it almost looks like, in sort of a nature sort of sense, a graveyard for the trees. Ah, crap. Now I gotta wait. mean, it will get to the side, but it's a little bit narrow. So that's a lot of fun. Alright, come on. Excellent, let's go. But no, it's such a cool place. Maybe someday I should go out there and show you guys some of the lost pines. But you know, a lot of stuff's been going on, so I can't really guarantee that right now. Anything could happen. But absolutely is something I would love to do one day. And not to mention, there's also a lot of cool places I want to go to as well, as I mentioned in the very first one. You know, various ghost towns and whatnot. I still plan on going there, but again, so much is going on, I can't guarantee if that will happen either. So, right now, I'm just enjoying the moment. Looks like somebody had an accident here not too long ago. I don't know if you guys could see that. Turning right on Onion Creek Parkway. I don't think I've ever been on this road before. One of the coolest things about getting on a motorcycle is that it's a lot of fun to explore in. Yeah, I see some apartments, some really nice apartments actually. I wonder if they recently built this. And just like that, it's over. Looks like we're going this way. That was really short. So yeah, it looks like it's just a lot of little streets that connects to various apartment complexes, maybe some businesses. And was that a community pool I passed? And we're about to get back on the road we just came from. Now this is the part I hate the most. I hate these intersections where the cars always have the right of way as a two-way stop. Yeah, I just always hate that particular intersection because even though the guy might have, you know, his blinkers on, you don't know what he really wants to do. Sure, in most cases he's using the blinker to turn the road I was on, but maybe that guy just left it on by accident. And now I'm right behind a school bus. Right on the magic school bus. Right on the ride, the school bus. Anyone remember that little show? You probably have. Hillary. No thanks. Oh man, it's still such an amazing day outside. I'm glad I really took the time to go out and ride, even though it might not be much longer. I think I have to go ahead and go back and go ahead and get ready for tomorrow, whatever that entails. You know, try to enjoy the day as best I can. I've actually never known that San Leonino was a town here. Only has like 700 people, so it's probably why I never heard of it before. Now tell me what you guys think. So here's a question for the day. If you had the option to live in either the city, the suburbs, or in the rural area, where would you live in and why? Personally, I'm kind of torn. It's sort of like a mix between urban and rural. Like this area right here would be perfect because it's just outside of Austin, but it's not far enough away from the city. The house I grew up in high school, while it needed a lot of TLC, was absolutely perfect for me. Because it was just the sweet spot of where it's not too far from the city, but it's far enough away from the city to where you can, you know, get away from it all. Not to mention you have good internet there too. Yeah, I need my internets. Yeah, I don't know if some of you guys know this who are not part of the United States. Don't know why I just did that myself. Doesn't hurt, I guess. Is that school buses are required by law to stop at all railroad tracks, even if the train's not coming. Look both ways before crossing. So a little bit annoying when the bus stops at a railroad track, but you know, that's just mandated law. And I've actually learned that from Schoolhouse Rock. One time I had an unpaid internship over at a state park. It's called Garner, and I stayed there for the whole summer as an unpaid intern. They provide me with a free camp trailer, and I get to use all the amenities they have to offer, the hiking, the swimming, whatever. And it was great. The only thing that was bad was the lack of internet. So anytime I wanted to use the internet, I either have to use my phone data, which is limited, so I can't use it all without, you know, being hit with an extra fee, or I have to go to a library about 10 miles from there. Nonetheless, I really do enjoy the experience, and if I had the opportunity to do it again, if I get paid, I guess. Anyway, I think that's good enough for a video. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Take care.